Learning never exhausts the mind. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. Art is never finished, only abandoned. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. Iron rusts from disuse, water loses its purity from stagnation. Even so does an action sap the vigor of the mind. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. Nature is the source of all true knowledge. She has her own logic, her own laws. She has no effect without cause nor invention without necessity. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. A beautiful body perishes, but a work of art dies not. The length of a man's outspread arms is equal to his height. While I thought that I was learning how to live, I have been learning how to die. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Why does the eye see a thing more clearly in dreams than the imagination when awake? Water is the driving force of all nature. Intellectual passion drives out sensuality. Who sows virtue reaps honor. He who wishes to be rich in a day will be hanged in a year. I have offended God and mankind because my work didn't reach the quality it should have. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. It's easier to resist at the beginning than at the end. He who is fixed to a star does not change his mind. In rivers, the water that you touch is the last of what has passed and the first of that which comes, so with present time. There are four powers: memory and intellect, desire and covetousness. The two first are mental and the others sensual. The three senses, sight, hearing and smell, cannot well be prevented, touch and taste not at all. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. Our life is made by the death of others. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. The natural desire of good men is knowledge. Men of lofty genius sometimes accomplish the most when they work least, for their minds are occupied with their ideas and the perfection of their conceptions, to which they afterwards give form. Anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authority is not using his intelligence, he is just using his memory. Human subtlety will never devise an invention more beautiful, more simple or more direct than does nature, because in her inventions nothing is lacking, and nothing is superfluous. Life well spent is long.